Okay guys, Ripple just got sued by a man from Florida for violating security law. As you can see right here, already facing SEC litigation, Ripple is now being accused of violating security law in Florida. And this is not the only article that was written about them. There's actually like a freaking 50 or so, as every single time I refresh the internet, there's just another article posted, another article posted, another article posted. Every website wants to get in on this right now. It is completely crazy if you were to ask me. And the big question everybody was having was, what does this mean for the XRP price? What does this mean for XRP? And Dusty, are you holding? Well, today, guys, I'm going to be talking about that and, of course, a lot more. But we're also giving away $100 worth of crypto. And all you have to do is make sure you press the like button, make sure you are subscribed, and make sure you comment something down below. And I'm wondering, guys, from what state are you? And if you're not from the US, then just put down below what country you're watching this video from, as I think it's pretty interesting to see how this is going to turn out. Now, Florida class action lawsuit alleges Ripple violated the securities law. Already facing a suit from the US SEC, Ripple is now accused of violating security law in Florida. And you might be wondering, Dusty, this came out 9 hours ago. Why are you so late to the party? Why are you not covering this, exactly when it came out? Because whenever an article like this comes out, you have to kind of wait a little bit to see exactly what others are saying, whether or not it's really verified, whether or not it's really true, and the bigger situation beside it, and of course, what the consequences of this are going to be, right? In this case, I don't think anybody could have expected exactly what was going to happen to the XRP price. Most logically, the price would go down, but that didn't really happen. The price actually stayed quite stable, as it's going down a little bit less than Ethereum and Bitcoin did. So from that perspective, yeah, it was actually quite contrarian, but let's quickly see. Ripple Labs, a company behind the Ripple payment protocol and XRP-based products, is facing another lawsuit alleging the firm violated security law in the United States. According to a January 25th court filing, which again, you don't really know about the day itself, people have to just find this and then share it, or you have to really look closely at all these records, but I personally do not do that because, well, it's a very tedious task for almost no result. In this case, a person got lucky. Florida-based XRP investor Tyler Toomey has filed a civil suit against Ripple Labs and Brett Garlinghouse CEO. The lawsuit alleges that the defendants failed to comply with the Florida security law by failing to register with the Florida Office of Financial Regulation. Toomey noted that Ripple Labs and Garlinghouse were already facing a similar lawsuit for reportedly violating federal security laws. The $1.35 billion suit was brought by the SEC on December 22nd, and the new class action accuses Ripple of selling millions of dollars of unlicensed XRP tokens and generating large revenues from those sales, stating, "The overwhelming majority of Ripple's revenue came from its sales of XRP, over $1 billion, and Ripple relied on those sales to fund its operations." Now, that part is true. We actually did talk about that yesterday. I'm hoping that a lawsuit like this didn't come from all the articles that were written about him. For example, the fact that Ripple would not be cash flow positive had it not been for an XRP, those types of statements. The plaintiff also claimed that Ripple made false statements about XRP by claiming that the token should not be classified as a security. Toomey argued that the defendants knew that XRP was indeed a security, quoting, "Defendants made false statements and or omissions regarding material facts related to the true nature of XRP. Specifically, the hiccups, defendants knew that XRP was in fact a security, but affirmatively misrepresented it to investors that it was not a security. Defendants knew XRP was a security before defendants sold XRP into the market." However, these are two different things, because saying that they knew it was a security before dropping it onto the markets is very different from saying that they're making false statements right now and actually, omitting the fact that it is security when they're saying it's not. Because, again, being something in the past and being something now is a completely different thing. Bitcoin, Ethereum, you can actually kind of argue that all of them were a security at one point or another. However, right now is the question whether or not it is, because, well, if we have to take a look at the really inception of crypto, when XRP, Bitcoin, all those coins really came, things were looking really differently, and people really didn't know how to spot the differences, basically, or really how to regulate them. And all I can say then is, well, the SEC should have stepped in earlier, right? The SEC should have stepped in at that time, explained, hey, what you're doing is not allowed. But since they really went from any type of security type of way to not security, I don't think this really hold anymore. Because I also think from a different perspective that the SEC knows, well, even if they were security back then, when they had the chance to sue them, but they didn't really know too much about it, how they wanted to handle everything. Right now, they aren't anymore, and that's, I think, why they also stalled on getting a lawsuit like this going on for such a long while. But that's again my opinion. Let's quickly read. Pursuant to federal rules of civil procedure, Toomey requested a trial by jury of any and all issues brought in the action. Shortly after the SEC brought their action against Ripple in late 2020, a wide number of crypto companies, including Coinbase and Binance US, delisted XRP from their platforms. Massive delistings apparently affected the XRP market, with Polkadot's XRP overtaking XRP in terms of market cap on the 15th. XRP dropped more than 2% over the past 24 hours. Well, a little bit more than that, but I think that's usual if crypto is dropping. And at publishing time, the coin is trading at 26 cents according to Cointelegraph's XRP price index. That's basically the whole situation. I read all these articles here, but this one is the most, I don't know how you said it. I don't know the word in English. Just the most wholesome one. Florida resident files a lawsuit against Ripple. Tyler Toomey filed a lawsuit against the company after losing 50% value of his investment. Maybe that's also a nice, interesting fact to put down here, that he lost so much of his money. However, exactly how much? Oh, here we can see. Toomey mentioned in the filing that he purchased 135 XRP in November 2020 and sold the crypto in 2 different transactions in late December last year with a loss of nearly 50%. And that's again where I think these guys are either out to make some money or are just really butthurt that they're really, not big crypto enthusiasts or something like that. Or just looking, I think they're just looking for a lawsuit, right? Because if you've invested 135 XRP, someone calculate how much money that is. I would say it's, divided by 4, 135 divided by 4 is about $30, let's say $35 that he invested into it. And he lost $17, that means. So I do not know how the court is going to take this seriously, as his legal fees per 15 minutes, per 10 minutes even, are going to be more expensive than all he lost in this lawsuit. So the only chance he has of winning is if Ripple really loses the case, I guess. And then again, if his points are really damn solid. But I don't think the Ripple lawyers are going to really let this one slide simply. Either it's just going to be thrown out the window like the other lawsuits from before, or something along those lines, because people have tried to do this before, but I don't think it's going to work, right? And otherwise, if it does work, then you can basically call Ripple bankrupt, because there will be so many lawsuits coming up that, if they're still based in the U.S., things are going to be very, very dire. However, that again was everything about the lawsuit, the most important stuff you needed to know about it. Do I think it's really important? No, because it would just be thrown out the window or Ripple will win. I don't think this is going to be a big issue. We've seen issues like this before. The previous lawsuit, I don't even remember exactly when it was, but they had previous issues with lawsuits like that. Again, they haven't really formed an issue though. People said it was, but it didn't. And so, I'm not too worried about it. I actually see this one for the first time here. This is an old article? I think this is a very old article, right? Because again, I haven't seen anybody talk about this right now. Let's quickly check. No, it's actually not. Ripple client Finastra partners with HCL Technologies, multinational IT giant. RippleNet member Finastra has joined forces with the HCL Technologies top-line IT company to offer banks in North America and Europe digital treasury as a service. That's a Ripple partner again. Oh, the expansion and the snowball effect, or the Ripple effect basically, it's really taking place, huh? You cannot deny it anymore. Ripple has said before they'll get everywhere, they'll be everywhere, and they really are looking to get everywhere, guys. Wow. Then something which is not related to crypto at all is just, if you want to relate to crypto, you can. Oops, I did it again, by Elon Musk, as he increases the stock value of a gaming company by 92% with a tweet. The reason I'm saying it could be related to crypto is because if you start to think about it, if he or some other big guy from that aspect, for example, Jeff Bezos or something like that, were to tweet, oh, I like XRP, I like it a lot, I'm buying it, I think that the price of that crypto would double instantly. Again, that's different than saying I like this Dogecoin because that's just a troll, just a meme, or even saying the same thing for Bitcoin. I don't think it would really double. It would do good though. It would be a very good day if he said something like that, especially, for example, Jeff Bezos, who hasn't said anything that specific about crypto, as Elon Musk is already too much involved, right? For example, if Warren Buffett were to switch over, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, pretty much still, and also Jeff Bezos, guys like that, just with extreme amount of wealth and extreme amount of popularity amongst the youngins or guys who look at them for their wealth, if they make a statement like that, oh my God, would it be crazy? And that's something people can't really forget. The fact that things in the crypto space here are big, but not that big where they cannot be extremely manipulated with just a tweet like that. Again, if you were to say something about Apple in that sense, okay, the stock might go by 4% that day, but that's again basically going to be it, or even maybe nothing, maybe 10%, but that's the maximum. For crypto though, I think he could solely just add, let's say $100 billion to the crypto market by just a couple of tweets if he were to get really, really positive about it. And that's, again, a 10th, maybe a 15th of the entire crypto market that he could add by just a couple of tweets. Not even talking about it in real life. Just going with his fingers, tapping a couple of letters inside there. He could really just make or break the entire crypto market. I'm not going to say really break. I don't think he can break it. I just think he can add to it. Same thing for a lot of these big influencers. But, oh, I shouldn't really leave this in the thumbnail too much. In the video too much. All these negative statements, they don't do too much. But positive statements, yeah, they do a lot for it. Elon Musk said, I kinda love Etsy. Bought a hand-knit wool Marvin the Martian helm for my dog. And that's basically it. Etsy shares soared 10% after the tweet, while Marvin seems to be enjoyed by his new outfit. Okay, and that's pretty cute. Not gonna lie. Yeah, the shares of GameStop were up more than 60% after the CEO wrote "Game stunk" on Tuesday. The same day the stock closed, up 92%. Whatever, whatever. Guys, check out GSX. It is gold-backed currencies, the first of its kind. It is basically so that they have gold in gold-rich land, and it's the first growth coin where it's a stable coin, but the value of the coin should keep increasing as the backing for it keeps going up. And also, guys, right now there's a 19% bonus plus a 5% bonus for using my link, so check it out. The link is down below. Then almost 100 million XRP sent to Coinbase. This stuff I really want to get a little bit deeper into, as I've been seeing quite a lot of transactions going on, and there's a lot of people who've been asking me what's going on with that. Same thing for this article right here. XRP price being artificially suppressed by lawsuit, claims lawyer. Those two I'm going to be talking about a little bit later today, all right? So stay tuned on the channel. That's going to be covered. Now, Bitcoin nearing 50-day moving average. Whales are back to buying. I cannot really say exactly when the Bitcoin whales or even the Ethereum or XRP whales will actually start back buying. In my opinion, it's just important to know that there's a huge amount of institutions getting into it right now, and it would not be that crazy, in my opinion, if right now what's happening is just creating a good buying opportunity for some of these big players. For example, BlackRock, maybe they wanted a good little entry, so they're trying to push the price back down, or another huge entity like that, just trying to push the price down through manipulation to get a huge entry then. But again, that's just my opinion about these matters. And SEC Chair Jay Clayton left markets in the biggest mess since 1929. It's again something you can consider for yourself. That this guy has often been called a little bit of a booner. I do not know what a good word is. A little bit of a dummy, a donkey, whatever. But yeah, that was it for today. Hopefully you all enjoyed this little video. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe, and let me know what you think down below about the lawsuit. I also want to quickly share Uniswap here. We were right on this bet yesterday. I told you guys I'm buying it, right? And I'm pretty excited about it. I think we did it yesterday or the day before. I talked about it more times, but it actually made like 7% or so in the last day. I think it's up 10%, but I bought a little bit too late, so I'm up like 7% or so in such a short amount of time. Sometimes it's so crazy. It's already surged 65% of the week, though. Still a lot of money to be made with Uniswap, as I think it's only going to be getting bigger. But again, that's just my opinion on these matters. Let me know what you think down below, and I'll see you guys again in another crypto video.